Shirley Temple, the iconic starlet with a tumultuous past. Shirley Temple, the dimpled darling of Hollywood's golden age, remains an emblem of innocence and charm. With her curly locks, infectious smile, and tap dancing prowess, she captured the hearts of millions. However, behind the silver screen's glittering facade lay a tale of exploitation, resilience, and strength. This video delves deep into the life of Shirley Temple, shedding light on her journey from a child prodigy to a woman of substance. Born on April 23, 1928, in Santa Monica, California, Shirley Jane Temple was the youngest of 3 children. Her parents, Gertrude and George Temple, recognized her innate talent early on. By the age of 3, Shirley was already attending Meglin's dance school in Los Angeles. It was here that she caught the eye of Charles Lamont, a casting director for educational pictures. Shirley's introduction to the world of cinema was through Baby Burlesque, a series of short films that satirized current events using preschool children in every role. While these films might have been perceived as cute during their time, they are deeply unsettling by today's standards. The children, including Shirley, were often placed in mature, inappropriate roles. For instance, in Politics in Washington, a 3-year-old Shirley portrayed a courtesan, complete with revealing costumes. Such roles, which hypersexualize toddlers, are a stark reminder of Hollywood's dark past. Despite the controversial start, Shirley's talent was undeniable. She quickly rose to fame with hits like Curly Top, Heidi, and Bright Eyes. Her rendition of On the Good Ship Lollipop became an instant classic. By the mid-1930s, Shirley was Hollywood's top box office draw. Beyond her acting skills, Shirley was known for her iconic curly hair. Initially straight, her locks were set in tight curlers every night, a routine she found uncomfortable. As she matured, her hair naturally curled, though she occasionally had it permed for roles. Her mother, also her hairstylist, would use vinegar rinses to maintain the shine, despite the discomfort it caused Shirley. In terms of fashion, Shirley transitioned from the frilly dresses of her childhood to a more sophisticated and elegant style in her adult years. Her preference for tailored suits, chic dresses, and classic jewelry showcased her evolution from a child star to a refined woman. However, stardom came at a price. Shirley faced immense pressure and exploitation. She was overworked, often shooting multiple films simultaneously. The tabloids, ruthless and unforgiving, scrutinized her every move. Rumors and speculations about her being a dwarf or having a stocky build were rampant, reflecting the toxic environment of Hollywood. Moreover, Shirley faced abuse on sets. Despite her mother's presence, she couldn't shield her daughter from every harm. When Shirley mustered the courage to confide in her mother about the abuse, she was met with disbelief. Such experiences left deep scars, yet Shirley's resilience shone through. She continued to work, always professional and dedicated. By the age of 22, Shirley had had enough. She decided to step away from the limelight, seeking a life away from the camera's intrusive gaze. Her decision was a bold one, especially considering her immense popularity. However, Shirley was determined to carve a new path for herself. Shirley Temple's legacy is multifaceted. While she remains a symbol of childhood innocence, her story is also a testament to the strength of the human spirit. In her later years, Shirley ventured into politics and diplomacy, serving as the U.S. ambassador to Ghana and Czechoslovakia. Her autobiography, Child Star, provides a candid look into her life, offering insights into the challenges she faced and her indomitable spirit. Despite the trials and tribulations, Shirley's positive attitude and kindness remained intact. She was a beacon of hope, proving that one could rise above adversity with grace and dignity. Shirley Temple, an iconic figure in Hollywood, faced her share of controversies and challenges in the entertainment industry. Here's a summary of the major controversies and challenges she encountered. Child exploitation. Shirley Temple began her film career at a tender age of 3 in 1931. The rapid rise to fame at such a young age brought concerns about child exploitation in Hollywood. The pressures of the film industry on child actors were immense, and Shirley was no exception. She was expected to perform at a level beyond her years, often working long hours. Unauthorized use of image. As Shirley's popularity soared, her image began to appear on numerous commercial products without her legal authorization and without compensation. This unauthorized use of her image for commercial gains became a significant issue. To regain control over the use of her image and to negotiate with Fox, Temple's parents hired a lawyer. They sent cease and desist letters to many companies, and authorized corporate licenses began to be issued. transition to adolescent roles. Like many child stars, Shirley faced challenges transitioning to adolescent roles. Her box office popularity began to wane as she reached her teenage years. The film industry, which once adored her as a child, found it challenging to cast her in roles suitable for her age. She appeared in 29 films from the ages of 3 to 10, but in only 14 films from the ages of 14 to 21. This transition was a significant challenge for her career. Public perception. Being in the public eye from such a young age, Shirley's every move was scrutinized. The public had a specific image of her as the curly-haired, dimpled child, and any deviation from this image was not always well received. This perception limited the roles she could take on as she grew older. Contractual issues. Shirley's initial contracts with film studios were not always in her best interest. After the success of her first 3 films, her parents realized she was not being paid sufficiently. They renegotiated her contract, raising her salary and ensuring she received bonuses for each finished film. Typecasting. Shirley was often typecast in roles that mirrored her real-life persona. She frequently played the role of an emotional healer, mending rifts between characters in her films. This typecasting limited the diversity of roles she could take on. Depression-era expectations. Shirley's films were released during the Depression era, a time when the public sought solace in cinema. There was immense pressure on her films to generate hope and optimism. President Franklin D. Roosevelt even remarked on her ability to make Americans forget their troubles. While this was a testament to her impact, it also placed a heavy burden on her young shoulders. In conclusion, while Shirley Temple remains one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, her journey was not without its challenges. From issues related to child exploitation and unauthorized use of her image to the pressures of transitioning to adolescent roles and public expectations, Shirley navigated a complex landscape in the entertainment industry. Despite these challenges, she left an indelible mark on Hollywood and continues to be celebrated for her contributions to cinema. Shirley Temple, with her meteoric rise to fame as a child star, was a unique figure in Hollywood. Her unparalleled success, combined with her innocence and charm, elicited a range of reactions from her contemporaries. Here's a look at how some celebrities perceived Shirley Temple. Bill Bojangles Robinson, one of Shirley's most frequent co-stars, Robinson shared a special bond with her. They starred in several films together, with their tap dancing duets becoming iconic. Robinson often referred to Shirley as his little partner, and their genuine friendship transcended the racial barriers of the time. Bette Davis. In her autobiography, Bette Davis mentioned that she was initially skeptical about Shirley's talents. However, after watching one of her films, Davis admitted that Shirley was a fantastic actress and deserved all the accolades she received. Clark Gable. Known as the King of Hollywood, Gable was quite fond of Shirley. There's a famous anecdote where Shirley, at the age of 6, was asked whom she would marry when she grew up, and she promptly replied, Clark Gable. Ginger Rogers. Rogers, a leading lady of the 1930s and a renowned dancer, once commented on how impressed she was with Shirley's dancing skills. She acknowledged that Shirley was a natural talent and praised her work ethic. Judy Garland. Both Shirley and Judy were child stars, though their experiences in Hollywood were quite different. Garland, who faced her own set of challenges in the industry, reportedly admired Shirley's ability to handle fame at such a young age. Charlie Chaplin. The legendary actor and filmmaker was said to have been charmed by Shirley's talents. He recognized her natural ability to captivate audiences and often praised her performances. Eleanor Roosevelt. While not a celebrity in the traditional sense, the First Lady was a prominent figure of the time. She once wrote about Shirley in her newspaper column, praising her as a symbol of hope during the Great Depression. Jan Ford. The renowned director, who worked with Shirley in Wee Willie Winkie, had a tumultuous relationship with the young actress. While he acknowledged her talent, he often found it challenging to direct her, leading to some unset tensions. It's worth noting that while many celebrities adored Shirley, there were undoubtedly some who were envious of her success. Hollywood is known for its competitive nature, and Shirley's rapid ascent to stardom might not have sat well with everyone. However, the overwhelming consensus was that Shirley Temple was a prodigious talent, and her contributions to the film industry were widely recognized and respected. Shirley Temple's journey from a child star to a woman of substance is both inspiring and cautionary. Her tale serves as a reminder of the dark underbelly of Hollywood and the strength required to navigate it. Today, as we celebrate her contributions to cinema and society, we also acknowledge the sacrifices she made. Shirley Temple remains an icon, not just for her talent but for her resilience, courage, and unwavering spirit.